We are about to talk about a very important and sensitive topic: why the one who stays silent always wins. This video is especially for those people who are currently following the no contact rule, or are thinking about applying it. Many of you might be going through difficulties in a relationship right now. Maybe your ex has distanced themselves from you. Maybe someone suddenly lost interest. Or maybe you yourself decided that you will no longer talk to that person. At this stage, countless questions come to your mind. Am I doing the right thing? Will they miss me? Will I ever reconnect with them again? Or maybe, am I creating space for something better? In today's video, we will understand why staying silent or following the no contact rule is actually your victory. We will see that this is not just a way to pull someone back, but a powerful process to strengthen your self-worth, increase your value, and move forward in life. We will also share practical exercises and ways of thinking that will make you stronger and more confident. So if you want to understand why the silent one wins and how this can change your life, stay with the video, because this information can be extremely valuable for you. What is no contact? First, let's understand what no contact really means. No contact means that you intentionally stop all communication with a person, whether it's your ex or someone you were dating who suddenly lost interest. This is a principle that is used to gain power and control through silence. It is not necessary that you adopt no contact only because you want that person back. Some people do it to protect their self-respect and peace, and they no longer want stress from that relationship or person. Some people do it because they want the other person to feel their absence and maybe come back on their own. Whatever your intention is, the real benefit is always yours. During no contact, you learn that you don't need to stay trapped in past wounds. You start using your energy and time for your own growth, self-improvement, and happiness. This rule is not limited to relationships only. It is also a way to strengthen your mental and emotional power. When you learn to stay silent, you realize that your happiness and self-worth do not depend on someone else. They depend on you. Now, let's move to the next part and see why the silent one always wins and how silence becomes real power for you. Why silence wins. Let's talk about why the person who stays silent always wins. When you stop competing in a relationship, when you end arguments and fights, this is not weakness. It is a sign of strength. The person who stays silent does not waste energy. They protect their self-respect and do not feel the need to react to every action of others. The silent one always remains in control. They move forward in life. They manage their emotions and show maturity in their decisions. On the other hand, the person who remains constantly trapped in conflicts and emotional drama often becomes mentally and emotionally weak. The biggest advantage of staying silent is this: you win in both situations. If you want that person to come back, they will start missing you and may feel drawn to reconnect. And if they do not come back, someone better can enter your life. In both cases, your happiness, dignity, and growth remain under your control. This principle is not just for relationships. It applies to every area of life. The person who learns self-control and silence develops emotional strength, self-confidence, and a strong sense of self-worth. Remember, the one who does not feel the need to fight has already won. You win no matter what. Let's understand why you win in every situation. When you adopt no contact and learn to stay silent, you automatically move into a winning position. This is because there are only two possible outcomes, and both benefit you. The first outcome: the person who left you starts to miss you. Because of silence and distance, they realize what they are losing and may feel motivated to reach out again. If this happens, it is your victory because you stood your ground without fighting or begging. The second outcome, if they never come back, you still do not lose. You move forward in life. Strengthen your self-worth and create space for someone better. Often, people who leave us or fail to value us are not the ones who grow or evolve in life. So moving forward and finding better opportunities is actually your real victory. Remember, the one who ends the fight and chooses silence has already won. You don't waste energy. You don't damage your self-respect, and you don't depend on someone else's reaction. This is power. This is confidence. This is inner peace. Repeated breakups and getting back together. No, let's talk about relationships that stay trapped in the cycle of breakups and reunions. Many people, when problems arise, either separate immediately or go back again. This pattern is very common, and many people repeat it again and again. No matter how long the relationship lasted, there is a very high chance that the same old pattern will return, even if years pass after the last breakup. Habits and emotional behavior can recreate the same dynamics. This creates a loop where emotional and mental peace keeps decreasing, and people repeat the same mistakes. That's why often the better choice is to let go and move forward. If the relationship failed once, there is a strong chance that the same issues will return again. Moving forward, improving yourself, and exploring new opportunities in life is the real victory. Here again, the no contact rule helps. It makes you emotionally stronger and gives you the chance to step out of this cycle. You invest your energy and time in your growth and happiness, not in repeating the same relationship problems. Who is the real loser? Now let's see who the real loser is. When you adopt no contact and stay silent, you become emotionally strong, protect your dignity and peace, and gain the power to move forward. On the other hand, the person who leaves you often does not take these steps. Many people do not try to improve themselves or learn from their mistakes. They do not grow emotionally and keep repeating the same behaviors. That's why the person who leaves you is not truly in a winning position. They may miss you, but often fail to control their emotions and actions. You win because you take responsibility for your life. You choose growth, learning, and inner strength. Your progress and self-worth are the result of silent actions. Remember, the person who tries to improve and learn wins in every situation. The one who refuses to change is the real loser. People grow old, but stay childish. Now let's talk about why many people grow older in age, but remain childish in mindset. You may have seen people who are 50, 60, or even 70 years old, but their behavior and thinking remain immature. This happens because they stop personal growth and learning. Many people believe they have already learned everything in life and no longer need to improve. They become stuck in their beliefs, habits, and behavior and stop growing emotionally and relationally. That's why they repeat the same mistakes and fail to learn from new experiences. On the other hand, people who work on themselves, stay open to learning, and try to improve their weaknesses become truly strong and successful. That's why you, watching this video and focusing on your growth, are already in a winning position. Remember, age is just a number. Real growth lies in mindset, behavior, and inner strength. Why you will win? Let's see why you will win no matter what. When you stay silent and choose the no contact rule, you place yourself in a powerful position in life. Your victory is not only in relationships, but also in mental and emotional growth. You win because you are willing to learn and improve. You learn from mistakes, work on your behavior, and learn to control your emotions. Most people never develop these skills. The person who leaves you is often not ready to grow or learn, and that's why they truly lose. You win in two ways. If they come back, it's because of your strength and patience. If they don't, you still win because you move forward and better people and opportunities enter your life. Remember, the one who controls emotions and does not feel the need to fight has already won. This is power. This is confidence. This is self-worth. A powerful practical exercise, now. Let's talk about a powerful practical exercise that can create a real difference in your life and help you become your ideal version. This exercise not only brings emotional peace, but improves your thoughts, feelings, and actions. First, take a paper or open your mobile notes and write, "My ideal version" or "My best self." Ask yourself 3 questions. What does my best version think like? How does my best version feel? What actions does my best version take? For example, you may want to be calm, confident, and positive. You may want to increase emotional strength and protect your self-worth daily. Your ideal version's actions may include waking up early, exercising, being kind to people, and practicing self-control. Now add visualization. Take 10 minutes. Close your eyes, play some inspirational music, and imagine yourself behaving like your ideal version. Visualize how you think, how you feel, and how you act throughout the day. This is not a one-day exercise. This is a daily practice. Whenever you remember during the day, bring your ideal version's mindset back into focus. Within days, you will feel positive changes in your thoughts, behavior, and emotions. Remember, the ideal version you create is the key to your real power and victory. The importance of visualization and practice. And now let's talk about why visualization and practice matter. Through the ideal version exercise, you can change your thoughts, emotions, and actions, but the real benefit comes when you practice daily and keep a clear mental image of who you want to become. Visualization means closing your eyes and emotionally feeling your ideal self. This is not just imagination. It is mental training that builds confidence and inner peace. Practice means repeating this behavior every day. This repetition helps you become the person you truly want to be. You can take 10 minutes in the morning or revisit your ideal version throughout the day. Remember, practice and visualization do not only bring emotional calm but permanent improvement in your personality, behavior, and decisions. Very soon, you will feel stronger, more confident, and more positive. That is why silence and self-work are the real keys to winning in life. Conclusion. So friends, today we saw why staying silent, following the no contact rule, and working on yourself create real power and victory in your life. Remember, the person who does not waste energy on others' reactions and focuses on growth and self-worth always wins. Whether your ex comes back or not, the real benefit is always yours. You protect your dignity, peace, and confidence, and open doors to better opportunities in life. Friends, if you liked today's lesson and want real change in your life, first subscribe to the channel LifeX9, like the video, and comment below what step you will take from today to become stronger. We'll meet in the next video. May Allah be your protector and helper.